Three, two, one. Hello. Um, I don't know how to really start this off. This is a first time thing. I know I'm recording for a couple friends, but who knows? Maybe this is just like the greatest gameplay to grace the internet, and a lot of people show up. I'm gonna be playing some Risk of Rain on a fresh profile to really teach you how to play this game, this amazing game. Highly recommended, and I'm recording it to recommend it to my friends. So, just letting you know, I have the audio off because I do not know if this is considered copyright. It has a banger soundtrack though. It is a great soundtrack. So the only sound you're gonna get is me talking. I mean, I could nah. We're into the first one. I don't know how to balance audio. It's just gonna be me talking as much as I can to cover up a just a normal run through, a first run through. I don't know how long this is gonna take though. So usually I'll just do like I'll probably just do a run episode to really because I mean usually a run of this game takes a couple 30 minutes probably. I don't know how nervous I'd be, but odds are like 4 people are gonna see this, so I'm not too worried. This is your character selection screen. Oh, you start off with two. I didn't even know that. You can unlock these guys by doing some challenges. Pretty simple stuff. But I'm gonna do the classic commando, and this is your difficulties, like in your character selection. You can see it's a little bit different. See, I'm only gonna be doing this one. I play this game for a long time, so this just feels too slow for me. This is the DLCs if you buy them. Just you can unlock secondary skills. My goal is to unlock all the characters and do all their skills. Then I'll consider this a successful, like a show off of the game. And if you don't like it after this, I don't know what to tell you. You're just crazy. But the easiest way to show this game is to just play. This is one of the one of the options for starting. There's 3 different maps. This is probably my second favorite. Not definitely not my favorite, but it's still pretty good. Essentially, the whole object is get money, kill monsters, use money to buy items from boxes. Pretty straightforward. But the complicated part will be trying to figure out something to talk about and not going quiet or mumbling for who knows how long. Because I truly have not recorded a video long enough to know how to do this. But as you can see, you just kind of you open up these boxes, you get items, and each enemy gives you a different amount of money. This is an elite enemy, meaning it's going to do a special effect. And we unlock a monster, not a monster, we unlock an item. It's the medkit, one of the better healing items in this game. Honestly, though, the missile launcher is one of my favorite items in this game, so I'm pretty happy about getting this as my first item. This is a shrine. Normally, if this is your first time playing the game, I do not recommend popping these early on. But this isn't my first rodeo, so I'm popping the Challenge of the Mountain. But be thinking, Challenge of the Mountain? That's not specific at all. Very vague. Yes. But I'm going to spoil it for you. So, at the end of this level, there's going to be a teleporter. And the teleporter is going to be needed to leave this map. And you'll see at the bottom where it tells you what the item does. And this is going to be total amateur hour, but I'm going to make sure I'm recording. Okay, we're gaming. We're gaming. Alright, sorry, that is... You see, I don't even know how to edit, so this is going to be no cuts. No, you're going to get the most raw of raw footage. I hope the audio isn't picking up like every, like, hum, breath, panicked gulp, where you'd have put in like asterisks of my clear nerves trying to record for the first time, knowing it's going to go up on the internet. But that you can just the basic general gameplay loop is honestly one of my favorites. This is one of my favorite items in this game. It is the I'll let you see for yourself. This is a printer, by the way. It sacrifices an item of the same rarity for a different item, and this is just a flat increase to attack speed, and it's one of the best items in this game for most players, or characters, not players. Though I would argue also for players. But there are some I wouldn't recommend getting rid of. Some items are better. You want to have a balance of items. You don't want to have all of one, even though it's also a strategy. Not personally one of my favorites, but it is a strategy if you get a good enough loadout. Or I have so many it doesn't matter. But you're gonna pretty much get the general gist of this already. I hope it's pretty simple. That right there is an equipment. It's essentially just a second ability, or third ability for offense. I think everybody has a higher ability, and you have a movement ability and like a basic ability. His basic is like the mouse 2. It's a pierce wave of just it increases in damage the more it goes through. You have a stun on the right. You can hit it on an enemy and it stuns them. Here, I'll show you quick. Look at that. And then this one, the equipment I just bought, is a black hole, which I know that sounds crazy, but it's more of just it pulls them in. It doesn't do damage on its own. This is where you do the damage. But it's nice to if you get later in the game when there's so many monsters you can't even do anything about it. What else can I explain? Oh, there is fall damage. Don't go jumping off of things. There definitely is fall damage. So if you want to, you just roll and it cancels the damage if you need to fall. You will do a lot of vert movement, 100%. This game is all about movement. Oh, 2 missiles? So you do stack items, obviously. And it just increases either the odds or the amount. So, for instance, the student syringe will be able to do a set percent of increase. So getting 2 just gives you a greater percent increase to your attack speed. And for the missile launcher, it's a percent chance on every attack to summon a missile. And with 2, it increases your odds. So you just get more missiles. I don't know the math. Don't ask. No clue. I just know that it does more with more. Oh, different boxes. So this box right here is going to give me a medical item, obviously. But those, like, you get to select common items, but it also goes to other rarities, so you can get higher rarity selections. It costs more. The specialized boxes and the better boxes cost more gold to open, and the gold increases for every world. So, like, this one's like your cheapest one, and you're going to be doing 25 for basic, 30 for specialized, and then 50 for green, which green is the missile launchers, that rarity. There's also a red rarity, which is your highest rarity. Their effects are usually really good. A lot of my favorite items are red, just because they usually do the most interesting things. But normally, you'll go through, you're going to want to find the portal pretty soon. Don't sit in one place, though. That is a common mistake I see, is to just sit there and wait around boxes to get an item. You can rotate around the map. It's much better than just sitting in one place. But you also just want to keep an eye out for boxes you may have missed. It's not going to be the end of the world, but you normally going to have as many items as absolutely possible before moving on. But right now, I think I've got the majority of the boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to hit the portal. I'll probably buy this turret. You can get little summons. But this one's a stationary turret. You'll have like healing turrets, missile turrets, and gun turrets. It'll just sit here and kind of fend off some of the smaller grunt people that I don't want to bother me during the teleporter event, which is just a boss, but I've got 2 bosses for Challenge of the Mountain. So that'll stay there, clean up some of the small fry for me. And we are going to go and go the wrong way, is what we're going to do. Clearly, that was the plan. Just make sure you're paying attention. Now we're going to go up the right way. That's going to be too late. Ah, that's awesome. That's real great. That's a good example of what not to do. I did that to show you the bad thing. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the right thing. Make sure, you knew. Ah, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and start working on these guys. These are, ooh, bad start. I'm really looking like an amateur right now. I promise I have played game before, even though it's really not showing. Wow, that is embarrassing. Wow, I was really talking myself up just to get absolutely slammed. Oh, oh, that's bad. I'm gonna have to eat my words. We're just going to go ahead and do one more. That was a 7-minute run. But you get to see a second option. We're gonna pretend like it's intentional that I died there. I get to show off more stuff. Anyways, you can see these shrines. Favorite shrines in this game. You get to sacrifice a life for money. Clearly the most important shrine in this game. I'm gonna go grab this red box that I saw up here. Not that one. It's a damage chest, meaning it's gonna be a damage dealing item. A sticky bomb, very nice. Essentially, about what you would expect from a name like Sticky Bomb. There's a chance to just apply a sticky bomb to an enemy when shooting it. I'm so used to using the tactical slide on this guy that the roll was kind of a little strange. But that is no excuse. I should be better than that. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this turret to show you what a turret's like. It's a little gunner turret. It follows you around for across the worlds, and it just does a little chip damage. It is not going to do very much. Don't expect it to carry you. It's just helpful if you don't want to worry about small fry as you run around collecting these little money boxes. They give you a little boost of money. So whenever you have something like a turret, you can run around and grab these, giving you enough for a couple boxes. So I'm gonna run over here, pop open this chest, and just like that, we get one of my favorite items, the stun grenade. It just sometimes you'll get a stun on an enemy, which is a huge ability, especially for the bigger guys. Wait for it to proc. I have not seen it. Oh, there we go. You stop attacking and stand still. Very, very handy. I'm gonna go over here and open this turret. It's gonna tear these guys up a second. Look at that. Oh, big guy. See, this for my stun. You really see how nice it is. And you just kind of knock them down. You get more money. You take the money, open chest, get item, very nice, and continue the cycle. Maybe thinking, doesn't that get boring? Not at all. It is a very nice gameplay loop. It's always going to be a little different. You'll play this game 100 times and get a different round each time. And look over there, a lunar coin. It's your secondary currency. That's going to be for your trade-off items. So you have like your green, white, and red items, which are just straight benefits. There's no trade-off. Your lunar items are your benefit with a cost items. So for the one that comes to my mind, there's an item that makes your health all shields. So it regenerates, but it's all shield instead of all health. So it's handy. It's a very good, they're very typically good items. But I preferably use these coins to open the lunar portals. That's what I normally do. That's where I see the most benefit. Oh, my turret's gonna die. I just paid 35 gold for that. No matter, they're gonna die. So, spending too long on one map is never a good idea. There's the portal. You can see these particles. That's how you delineate where the portal's gonna be at. It's a very handy trick because sometimes you'll fly around the map looking for the portal and you just don't see it. You gotta look out for that texture, the particle effect. That was useless. Man, the nerves are getting to me. I am playing like an absolute amateur. Sorry. I thought I heard a phone ringing. Very strange. I am so distracted. This is an awful start to this. It's fine though. It's fine. It's about the recovery. It's about the journey. Oh, oh, oh. Look at that. But you know, this will be hard to start off with because I have no idea what to talk about. Because I want to explain the game, obviously. But a lot of it is pretty self-explanatory. I love this kind of game for when I just don't want to think. I want to play a game. It's action, keeps me engaged, but it's not stressful. It's relatively, I'd say relatively mind empty kind of game. And I can really appreciate that because it's a compelling game. If you want to focus up, you can. You can also play like on autopilot. And just pick up, oh, crowbar. You don't get the new items until you cycle the next round, so I won't get a crowbar. I'm pretty sure. It's been a minute since I've unlocked items. But yeah, so like now I'll have the medkit in my loot pool because I unlocked that last time, and now I'll have it this time for dying. Definitely on purpose. Yeah, totally on purpose. Anyway, we are going to look here. We haven't seen the war banner. We haven't seen this one. This is the armor plate. Just a flat damage reduction. Also, always going to be a very welcome thing. That's environmental data. If you're interested in lore, you can get some lore. I'm not that interested right now. Especially not whenever I need to unlock items. High priority early on in this game is to get items. Actually, at any point in this game, you need to get items. They are your key to surviving. You can play without items. It's definitely an option. I wouldn't recommend it though. We're gonna get this equipment. I'm pretty sure I saw a second. Ah, this is one of the better items. I'm pretty sure I saw a red chest. A second red chest whenever I was landing. But I could be actually tripping balls. Who knows? I'm gonna check the tunnel. It's a... You might as well for a split second. It was a red, like, cubby hole in the wall. There might be some chests in it. This is a gambling shrine. I'm not gonna explain all the items because you can see at the bottom. There's a little infomercial about what the items do. But it just, you can see, it's cheap until you do one, and then it gets a little bit more expensive. You do another, it gets a little bit more expensive. You can get 2 items out of it, max. That's actually pretty lucky. Normally it'll take like 5 tries, because it's, you know, a gambling shrine. But they want to say shrine of chance, because it sounds better. No, it's gambling. But we love gambling, so. That's also, it's like my kryptonite. Kryptonite. I want to gamble the entire time. I could have swore I saw 2 red chests, but I actually am losing it. I don't see a second red chest. We're already halfway in a medium. not great. I should be already on my way out of this map, but I'm not. Man, I've got to learn how to balance my audio to ignore my breathing because I'm nervous. I'm breathing louder. This is us talking about tunnel. I know I'm breathing louder because I am not comfortable. Not as I'm not comfortable, but not used to talking and knowing that my voice can be heard, while also talking quiet to not wake up my roommate. That's also a challenge. Thing in the tunnel. Very nice, very nice. I don't think there's any more chests. I don't remember if I got the big chest. May not have got one this time. It'd be unfortunate, but I didn't see it. We went all over. This is down there. I have no idea. I'm probably missing something. That happens a lot, but it's safe to say we can go ahead, hit the portal. One of the more difficult bosses, but thankfully it's below the level, so we can kind of sit up here. I'm gonna get close. Oh, it's gonna do a laser attack, so you want to avoid that one. It's pretty rough, and that's also a move it does. I just absolutely wasted. Man, I am really not doing a good job at showing that I've played this game before. I am absolutely choking. But I guess it's just more of a take my word for it kind of thing, I guess, because my actions are really not showing it. Just so sad. But I guess you just gotta believe me. I've definitely played this game before. Yeah, this is not great. I need to focus on this guy. Just usually you can maintain fire early on. The equipments are a huge help. Whenever you complete the teleport quest, you get minimum a green item. You'll never get a white item. I have never seen it happen. You also want to stay inside of this red boundary. This is what's going to charge your portal. You want to keep this portal charged to 100% while surviving the endless monsters, which is really a pain later on. And you see it's ready to go. You'll enter the teleporter, and you'll lose all your money, and it turns into experience, which increases your health. But it's actually very important because you can't just stay in the one place at all time. You go on to map number 2. They cycle in like groups of 5, I believe. I'm looking underneath the water, by the way. So when I do like this, I'm seeing underneath the water for chests. You'll see what I'm talking about if I can find one. In the water. If it's not in the water, it won't make any sense. Ah, see? Over there. There's a barrel you wouldn't have seen. Let's get real close. Just little tricks like that really go a long way. Especially when you're trying to move fast. Benefit for having drones. You can do stuff like that and they'll handle getting the initial money for you. Man, running out of things to say is pretty difficult because I feel like by myself it's hard to get a dialogue going. It's me just rambling to myself, but you know, that's kind of the job of a YouTuber. Which I am not, but who knows? I may just be that stinking good at it. That's all irony. But no, I mean, this is really a simple game when it's going down to its roots. But I think it's a very fun game to just relax to. It can be taken seriously, but overall it's more like a just a chill out, play game, kill things. You have to stress about aiming or I mean you gotta aim, but not a competitive level of aiming. It's more of a you gotta keep a pin on a target. As long as you do that, you'll be fine. Relatively simple. Man, but it is like I was trying to say earlier, referring to the people that I know are watching this. It's really as DLCs add characters and other beasts and whatnot. I'm not gonna do secret runs. I know a couple of places in these maps where you can unlock special things, but it's not something you would know on earlier playthroughs, so I'm not gonna do it. I'll save that stuff and like unlock like 5 characters, then I'll start doing stuff like that. I have a very like a almost a programmatic way of doing my long runs where I want to go the distance, but I don't want to do that considering it's a brand new account. I feel like it'd be kind of cheapy. I'll save that whenever it's at least been a couple characters. No, this is a war banner. And that increases your fire rate inside the banner. That's what the very far right item. That's a leech. It's a pretty much a life drain. I'm gonna stick with my saw blade, so Gambling Shrine. Oh, good box too. What's Gambling Shrine? We're at 69. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Yeah, expect to lose those things. That's actually a. Oh man, maybe you know it's not gonna happen for a minute because that's how this game works. But whenever I need it to not give me items, it's not gonna give me, or it's gonna give me items. Yep, see, that's great. I won't spoil it, but there is something fun with the chance shrines. My least favorite item, the bandolier. Controversial topic, I know. It is such a simple item, but I cannot stand ever using it in an unironic sense. It drops an ammo box once in a while, which resets your skill cooldowns. But after a certain point in this game, cooldowns mean nothing. So it's just like a waste to me. Oh, and I got 2 of them. You know, this game loves to do that though. It loves to give you the items you hate. It thinks it's funny. But there's also things you can do with items you don't like. I'll show you. I'll show you eventually. Man, talking this much seems easier whenever it's not to myself. I really hope I'm not bleeding in the mic. That'd be super awkward. Okay, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, watch out for these jellyfish. If they get close to you, they explode. It's a really fun surprise if you're not paying attention. I mean, nope, you just check a lot of your spots, see what's going on. Look for boxes. You always want to keep an eye out for boxes. You can never have too many. Hmm. You know, I don't. I don't even know what to talk about. I'm not at that level to have like a small talk. I don't qualify for small talk. I'm not even doing this for the mainstream. Checking the water. Good. I'm gonna go check the top pieces. There's nothing up there. Just gonna go to the teleporter. This game really gets crazy once you get past a certain point. And you move at the speed of sound. You go all over the place. The monsters are crazy. It's pretty calm early game because it gives you a chance. You can't start you off. Well, there's some ways you can start off crazy, but that is for a future date. I think it's time to just go ahead and hit the teleporter. Yeah. I'm not seeing nothing. I'm gonna go around the corner here and check. Oh, look at that. Another big box. And a hoopoo feather. Key no item. It's a double jump. Simple as that. But staying off the ground is a major part of this game. Having 4 gunner turrets would be nice. Or gunner drones. Ooh, bunch of fellas. There we go. Let's go start the teleporter. Yeah, bum. Really compelling commentary. I'm just gonna start off real simple. Oh yeah, that was a Kino combo. One's already down. Huge. Ow. We're good. We're good. Need to get closer though for that damage boost. We're good. That focus crystal is what's giving me the bonus damage up close. You gotta keep some distance though. I'm gonna try to finish this guy off. There we go. Ukulele. Huge. And you'll see what it does. I don't even need to explain it. Look at that. One of the sleeper best items in the game. It is so good late game for that crowd control that you desperately need. If you couldn't tell, it is the electric sparks flying around. Oh yeah. It's just so satisfying sometimes. Stuff like that. You can clear out the entire horde by playing it very confident. But no, I hope you'll start to see where the entertaining part. It's pretty slow in the beginning. I do certain combinations with artifacts to make that a little bit easier. I am going to take a drink, even though I know it's going to be picked up on the mic. I hope it wasn't too gross. My throat is starting to hurt. I don't know why I talk so much in person. You would think I'm so used to talking that my throat wouldn't hurt, but apparently not. What is that? Textures. Sorry. There is still stuff in this game that I don't know. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm an I'm a common player. Casual, if you will. I just really enjoy the game. So I know quite a bit, because I just played it quite a bit. But I am definitely not like an encyclopedia on everything. There's still plenty I have not discovered in this game. But that just means even more you should check it out, since there's so much more to discover. Ooh, one of the most painful enemies, the imps. Very much of pain. Chrono bubble. Sorry. Get that 266. Trying to kill my gunner turrets. There's a lot of phases to go through. Impossible. It's a constant rise. So even if you do like the earlier game modes or the easier game modes, it still doesn't remain easy the entire time. It just starts off easier and you get some extra healing, which is good. But it definitely doesn't mean you're gonna have like a perfectly easy game. I think that'd be pretty boring. You just had an easy experience. Ooh, missile launcher. Very nice. Alright, let's keep going through boxes. All my turrets are gone. No more turrets. All I got left is the drones. This is definitely a much better run than the first one. A little too big for my boots there. It happens. I didn't expect to get absolutely destroyed like that. I'm gonna rotate the long way here. Loop back around, clean it up from the other side. I don't even have much for healing, do I? I've got a heal. I got a couple heals. I haven't got a red atom yet though. Red atoms are your like your legendaries, I wanna say, just for common terms. It's your better your best of the plain items. Like I said, but it's all debatable. What's considered the best and worst items? Some would say like common series are best because it's just flat stuff. It's your not necessarily special, but your old reliables, like your soldier serums. That is a gold pillar. Very interesting. I didn't expect to see that this early on, but hey, we'll roll with it. So this is a very expensive one. It's not just your average shrine, if you hadn't figured it out. It is a special shrine. I will show you. Well, it's a good time as any. But it's very early on, though. Kind of surprising. But definitely not going to miss out the opportunity. We are destroying it. I may be able to afford it without having to run around the map. Just keep coming. I'm trying to stay in this area because I got my banner, by the way, in case it wasn't clear. There we go. A gold orb appears. How mysterious. You'll know what it means eventually. Soon. As long as I don't screw anything up. But it is a keen possibility with how this game works to just have bad luck. I'm very worried about how this all is going to work for audio. I was doing a test, and like if I drunk really loud, it was like pick up on the mic, which would be extremely awkward. But to be fair, most people who are watching this are people that I know, so I don't think you'll judge me too hard. But you might, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, you actually might judge me. But it's too late. I've made my choice. We're living with it. We're rolling. We're rocking and rolling. And if one day people watch this, it'll just be a funny memory. A little bit of a cringy memory, but it happens. but I am having a good feeling about this run. It's not like a god run or anything, but it's still pretty good. Definitely not a bad run. Another kind of mid item, the 25 health, it's helpful. It's just not something I would like pick over any offense. Because it's not like it's a major improvement to defense, it's just kind of nice. It's a soft cushion. That's good. Oh, I cannot forget. I am just on audio. Sometimes I just kind of play this game. I zone out. It's a very easy game to zone out to. That's why I like it. It's a game you can play if you had a long day, you had a short day, you got tons of free time. You don't have a lot of free time. Well, you need some free time to play this game. Like I said, the runs can be pretty long. I gotta keep an eye on the timer, like actually like not the timer, but like the time, because I do not want to be up at like 4 in the morning. I won't do that good though. This will be a good run, just not that good. I love how I said this wasn't like the best item, but I'd rather have the health than the health orbs, because sometimes I just forget to pick them up. I can't forget to have plus 25 to my health pool. The shark tooth, not the shark tooth necklaces, but the animal tooth necklace gives the little green orbs on kills to that heal, but you don't collect them automatically. You gotta like run over them. So I just bought the extra health. It's more reliable. Oh, this is ready to go. That's a shredder. This shredder is like you can take items and turn them into scrap, and so if you do like a printer, it prioritizes your scrap over your like random item. Because it does just take random to change into one yellow, but with that it turns into scrap, and then the scrap is what's changed. It's very handy if you have items you don't want and you have a printer that you do like, which I may actually do. Wait, yeah, I'll do it for that. Bustling fungus, because I don't really stand still. That's only heals you when you're standing still. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to run over here to this prayer that I saw with the crit glasses. Is it this one? No, it wasn't this one. Where is the crit glasses? Was it over here? Maybe, mayhaps. Par chance. I don't see it. Maybe down there. That's a long way away, though. Yeah, that's it over there, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Let's just do this. There we go. Perfect. Run a little bit faster. Run! Run, little boy. Man, what is this guy? Who is he? No idea. There we go. See? I scrap instead of my random common items. That should be helpful for this fight to get crits. I do need to win this one to show you what this is the gold orb. That's not a great start. And it's a clay strider. And it's right over me. Yummy. So you're probably thinking, clay strider? What's so scary about that? That is. You see these little things? They explode. And they hurt a lot. So, time to run away. See, that's the old war stealth kit kicking in. Makes me go invisible. Where I can panic and run and hide. But I also do want to kind of do some damage to heal, because I have that leech seed. Oh, and another one just popped up. Fantastic. These greater wisps suck. Hmm, that's really unfortunate. But I got crowbars now, and I've got armor-piercing rounds. Wow, not my best, but definitely will be okay. So that's something I could probably do pretty easily. But I want to get some better items running. So here you can see some items. So just stuff like that. You'll unlock them. I could have done that. See, that's what I was talking about. The try the chance shrine. These are your red items down here. Your good items. So you'll see these small challenges. They're not very big challenges. You also got your monsters. You get some lore. Look at them fun little fellas. And just some lore. I like it. So yeah, I could do the classic. Thank you everybody for watching. But this has been an absolute tester of how this is gonna go down. So thank you to the two people I know are gonna watch this, and whoever else. Why are you here? Kind of crazy, but I'm glad you are here. Kind of, as long as it's not too weird. Who knows? I had to ramble because I don't know how to edit, so I didn't want to leave it in silence. I don't know if the music's copyright. If the music's not copyright, I'll play it next time. I'll look it up because it has got some great fire tracks, and I don't have to talk the whole time because you sit there and enjoy the music. So, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next time, which is probably tomorrow. All right.